Hello, everyone. So today we have our guest, okay, also my staff. We have Asri in house today. We're going to talk about some very, very interesting things. We're going to focus on Gen Z, okay, because he is Gen Z, totally different from what I am, okay. It's like from different era, different planet, and all, and so on. That's how I feel. We're going to talk about Gen Z altogether, further education, how Gen Z makes money, future proving, looking good, for job, in terms of look. That itself is a main topic today. Okay, I watched this video on YouTube. This is not me saying, okay, don't take me into any controversial statement. I don't want to go into that. But I watched this on YouTube. I think Al Jazeera, if I'm not mistaken. One of the main questions they ask: Are Gen Z lazy? This I'm not saying they are lazy,
Don't put me into trouble.
but I'm asking you, as my staff, a friend also, are Gen Z lazy?
To put into perspective, first of all, I'm not going to saying that I'm representing the whole Gen Z. I'm just saying from my experience, from the people around me, I wouldn't call Gen Z a lazy because lazy is such a big terms. I mean, it's a statement, a huge, bold statement to call out. In every generation, also there are lazy people. You can't just pinpoint these people are lazy. They are in Gen Z, so the whole Gen Z are lazy. No, some Gen Z are very, very good, very, very hardworking, and so on. I wouldn't call them Gen Z. I would call the way they work, the way we think we are opportunists. In terms of opportunists, is that we most probably wouldn't go as working hard as the older generation. We are trying to work smart instead of work hard. So we believe in work-life balance and so on because we have other things that we put into important lists as well. You can't call us lazy. I would say it is.
Why you guys have mental health issues?
I wouldn't say only my generation have
Okay.
mental health. I believe every generation will be having mental health. Just that we are not addressing to their mental health. So
Okay.
your generation wouldn't know this is a mental health issue because you are not being exposed to this. I would firmly stand on my stand that every generation will have mental health issue. Just that you guys did not addressing that. Even the boomers generation also they have mental health issue. Just that nobody exposing them to that, so they won't know this is a mental health issue. They need to address this. My generation, we get to know that this is a mental health issue and we have to cope this because this is not something normal, right? So we can't normalize things that are normal. But this thing is
But
much to talk
also,
about.
also talking about that, let's talk about opportunity, right?
Ah,
So
yeah, yeah.
you said you guys are opportunists. Okay, you said, not me. Okay, he said.
Opportunities in terms of we try our best to work smart instead of working hard.
Okay, so don't you think that this can be used as an excuse? Maybe I'm just asking out of curiosity because I'm also a human. I also came of a generation of very, very difficult time. We went through shit to get here. Okay, I'm being very, very honest. Okay, it's not easy. Nothing comes
True,
easy.
nothing
Coming
comes
from
easy.
nowhere, no parents had no money. We worked very hard to get here. If mental health would have stopped me, or if I would have gone crazy halfway, or I'm looking at my surroundings. So I asked just now people look at surrounding. Now I'm looking at my surrounding. No one went crazy. Everyone okay. All my friends they died because of they never planned their life well. Okay, because they were influenced, they get influenced with drugs, with gangsterism, with theft, robbery, and all these kind of things. That is crime, not mental health.
Yeah,
Okay,
true.
so my time in my school, when I was in school, I never heard the term mental health. Let me tell you that. Went to university, also never heard the term. Went to higher education, also never heard the term. Went to work, also never heard the term. Then suddenly now I'm hearing. I'm hearing. Okay, put it me as someone like no knowledge of what is mental health, being Gen Y, millennial, right? Millennial, Gen Y. Suddenly I'm hearing mental health, mental health, mental health. Like, really? Is that a thing? That's how we are feeling. You telling we have to call it out, but we went through the whole cycle with more struggles. Now at least you guys, the much more what do you call that? The policies are there to protect you guys. Parents have more money. Okay, you guys can expense and at least something lah. Okay, we came from very hard background. There is no space to talk about mental health. There is no money to talk about therapy. There is no one to give you therapy except your father's rotan only, father's belt only. That was our therapy. So, calling out on it, do you think that we are creating a big scene out of it? That we are educating our children? I won't say weak, okay, I won't say weak, but don't you think the whooping ass that we got from our boomers, our parents, worked out quite well?
How do I put it into perspective? If things that are not good, if things that is not normal, how long should we keep it as it is? We have to address it somehow or some way, in order to cope this. But because the generation is being too pampered, we are being too sensitive
That's the right
towards
word,
this.
pampered.
Yeah, being too pampered, they are using this as an excuse. And same goes to maybe the millennials are using MC.
What is MC?
Cuti
Oh,
for
cuti,
cuti
okay,
kerja.
cuti
They
MC.
use they cakap sakit and then we'll just go get
Yeah,
MC. Same
yeah.
goes with my generation. We don't use sakit anymore. We use mental health problem.
I agree with that. Don't have to agree. A
Yeah,
lot of
mental
MCs in
health.
our generation.
So we use mental health as our excuse because mental health is there, but some people do take opportunity to take that excuse, making it up so that they can get over something.
Get over something,
Yeah,
okay.
get.
So this is where knowledge comes in. Don't get carried away by people talking on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, saying that, oh, you don't need to go and study, no problem, just go out. Why are you working hard, dude? The world was created by knowledgeable people who are sitting in ministry, in private industries. They created the entire ecosystem. People who created important corporations, important companies, important legislation, important businesses. These people are all educated people. Only some. Mark Zuckerberg, but he went on to get his degree after that.
Yeah.
He rejoined. Okay,
The
he got his
education,
bachelor's.
the education, we can't actually call out that he didn't study it or he didn't receive any education. He did study, receive education,
You
but not
cannot
in
compare
proper.
because he is a dropout from Harvard.
Yeah.
Okay, this is different.
True.
You cannot sit in Malaysia and tell Mark Zuckerberg was a dropout and he was a billionaire. The fella was a genius dropout because he already sold his first business. No, I think he released for free. Microsoft wanted to buy his product when he was already in the school. He was already a genius, okay? And he didn't want to sell it. He just gave it out for free, open source it. Okay, and then he went on to create Facebook and he became a billionaire and he went back to university. That guy was from Harvard. Okay, and you're going to compare with Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was living in Silicon Valley. He was living among the most smartest people in the world. Okay, and his colleagues are all educated.
True. He's receiving the education through that way.
Yeah. What is your environment? People who's driving Lamborghini, you don't even know how the hell they will make the money. And you'll be like, yeah, I also can do it. Dude, that's not that easy. Influencers, how many of them are actually making money? You tell me from your circle.
I couldn't call any number, but less.
Less.
Yes,
Percentage?
less.
10%? 1%?
10% or 5%, something like that.
Yeah, let's say 5% lah, 5% and so on, they make money. How long is it sustainable? That is the important question. Okay, algorithm can change like that. Okay, these companies, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, they can change algorithm like that and then you are done. And then what are you going to do? Who's going to watch your shows?
It's true. It's very risky. If you
Yeah, in
are
terms of
too
marketing.
dependable in influencer, being an influencer and everything, it's actually very, very risky because we don't know when the algorithm will tweak and twist, and then you
Yeah,
lost lah.
so you guys are just starting off this. I also started off lah, but many years ago. But I started with Facebook, but now Facebook is not really relevant anymore, especially with Gen Zs. You guys have Instagram and Instagram also not so
TikTok.
relevant. TikTok, right?
Yeah,
More
nowadays
TikTok.
TikTok.
So I'm on TikTok now. I got what 46,000 followers, I think. It's growing very slow because I only focus on a very niche
you
area.
have niche area.
And I don't put stupid contents on it. Okay, people are getting hundreds and millions of followers because they put stupid content on it.
True.
So you want to talk about it?
Most of us will have this thought of most influencers nowadays, they are being influencer not because of their knowledge, not of because of their value and so whatsoever. It's because of their contents that is fun. That's it. What are they trying to deliver? What do their influence actually? Because they are not, because they don't give something valuable, their influence is something that won't be valuable towards the society lah. So people, the influencer here, they are ruining the words influencer because they are influencing people not in a valuable terms. Okay, how do I put it? If
It's only fun lah.
yeah, it's only fun and they are doing stupid stuff and everything just to get contents, and the younger generation are looking at it as something successful, so they are doing stupid things also to be successful, like these people. Let's say if you have influencer that are very knowledgeable, and these knowledgeable people, we with value people are being influencer, we are supporting them, this will have to reach out to these youngster people, these younger people, and they get to know, oh, if I want to be famous, if I need to be famous, I need to also have knowledge. I cannot do just stupid stunt just to get view. And then what value do I have? So that is
So
the fault in the society is the influencer itself lah.
If you look at the 10,000 plus students who did not attend their SPM, it seems study says majority of them thinks that SPM is not really worthy, not really useful going to universities anymore, which is very, very, very crazy if you ask me. And they say most influencers have influenced them, like what we spoke also, that education is not important. I'm driving Ferrari, I'm driving Lamborghini, I can make money out of this. Do that investment, do this investment, gold investment, all these kind of things, and then make quick money and then move on. So 10,000 people, that is a shocking number in a country whose students never go and do their SPM. That means they are done for their future. There is no way they can go into university. Yes, they can go into vocational, take another part, you can go to TVET and so on. TVET is even tougher job. You're going to be mechanics and electricians and plumbers, and that is much more difficult job. Now you're sitting in an office with two screens, such huge screen, because you are qualified, you know what is research, you know how to write journal, you have done it while doing bachelor's itself, so I hired you. So you are sitting in an aircon room with a nice big desk, your own cubicle, you can keep your own plants. Okay, this is his plant, by the way. Okay, you can keep your own plants, and then you can have your own two big, huge screens. You have the biggest screen in the entire office. You can pasang your headset, listen to music, Spotify. You can watch YouTube. Learn things, and it's a very nice culture. You have a nice life. You're gonna complain, not sitting in hot sun. But if you're gonna become electrician, you're gonna become plumber, you're going to climb ladder, work on that, and then I'm not against that, but I'm just telling it's going to be much more difficult. And mechanic, you're going to use black oil, greasy, and so on. And I heard Gen Z is all about looks, so that's what he said. So not me. Okay. So 10,000 people never go SPM. They say they can go for TVET. For me, it's a road to disaster.
I think, Doctor, for this case, I think we have to take a look at the way education is being brought to them. We can't blame them fully because the education, the way we deliver the education, is it correct or not? Is it suitable or not? And is it effective or not? Nowadays, you can't only... I wouldn't want to touch much because, disclaimer, I'm just telling I'm actually and still a practical teacher. This is what I've been observing and I think should be improvised in the way we are teaching the students. Nowadays, we can't just do the chalk and talk learning style. You have to actually explain the student what is this knowledge is used for, because they couldn't understand what is... Let's say, for example, the algebra and everything in mathematics, they won't be able to portray or picture in what aspect of life they are going to use it.
Actually, I agree that part, because even when I was learning mathematics and advanced, I don't even know why the hell I'm learning it.
Yeah.
Honestly, until I went to university, I started doing my PhD. When I look at the mathematics, like they taught me Laplace transform. They taught me Fourier transform. I don't even know why the hell I'm learning all that. Honestly speaking, until I went and designed my own system, I designed my own circuits, my own stuff, then only I realized, oh, this is why I use Laplace transform. That's why I use Fourier transform. All this kind of complex mathematics.
Yeah.
So you are right, and especially in school children, they don't even tell why you're doing that maths.
Yeah, true. That is why the way education is being delivered and the way the school system should be improvise in order to cope with this issue, because we can't just blame them, we can't just point finger at them, you are this, you are lazy because of this. No, we have to know the background of history, why this thing happened. And this is also why I'm trying to do my PhD, to take a look into this education and try to improvise this thing.
So pedagogy method lah.
Yeah, pedagogy
delivery
methods,
method lah.
and students' behaviors as well.